So, after a slight mishap with the gate, which I couldn't get in, I shall now start again with the church. It's absolutely beautiful. And over here, we walk straight across, actually, it's quite near this rather large one outside the church here is the grave of Warren Hastings. Warren Hastings was the first governor of India, and he was also quite an interesting gentleman actually. He had a duel. Yes, he had a duel, you heard rightly, and he won that, and the gentleman wasn't best pleased who he was against. So later on in his life, when he was impeached for embezzlement and among other things, he was one of the first people to testify against him. The case actually lasted over 7 years, and Hastings came out the winner. So yet again, the man who he had a duel with lost, and he must have been absolutely fuming mad. He will appear in our book, only a short passage, but he will appear in the new book when it comes out. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to get in the church because this is one of those churches that is rarely used anymore. And as such, there was an incident a few years ago and nobody noticed it for a couple of weeks. What happened was the vicar came to open the church for a service, and he went up to the bell tower to try out the bells to make sure they were okay. Obviously pulled his bell cord and nothing happened. Somebody, I don't know how, had came in while the church had been sat here shut up for weeks, and somebody did the church bells. So I don't know how, as you can see how big the tower is, anybody got up there, and it's just hard to fathom. How did they get up there and take the church bells? But church bells they took indeed, and I don't believe they ever found out who took them. So there you go. And this is inside the porch. It's a beautiful porch. You can see it's all wooden up there, and we've got the stork and her babies here. You can see. There we go. And that's it. A small little walk round Daylesford, I'm afraid. Hang on, we've got something here. It's a prayer for the Ukraine. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken, around the side here, I don't know if you can see it right over in the background, it's Daylesford House, and that belonged to Warren Hastings. Warren Hastings actually was charged with bringing this church right up to date when he took over Daylesford estate. He was. There's my co-author over there, and I'm just going to say to him, go on Pete, keep going back, keep going back. I'm a bit mean there, aren't I? Shouldn't say that to him. You see, it's a beautiful church, but as I said, sadly we can't get in because it's not one of them that's very open anymore, because it's gone into disuse. Well, not completely disuse, it is used for services now and again, but not very often, sadly. But I don't know if anyone can hear the birds on here. Absolutely beautiful out here. There's a spot of rain, but it's absolutely beautiful. You can see how old some of these graves are. Come up here. So look at some of these graves. Got to bypass people, we won't push him over. Might be a ditch down there. Won't be mean to him. Yeah, see? You can see how old some of these graves are. Can't even see a date on this. This is not our first visit here, this is a second visit, but sadly we've never been able to get inside. If you can find a key holder, usually if you check the website, you can find a key holder, and you can see it's absolutely beautiful scenery. You can see some houses in the background. And the sun is trying to come out. Seems to have lost his head on this one. That's a shame. do believe this one still has her head. Seems to be a family grave. Just walk quite carefully along here. It's quite wet today. Looks like father and son. Oh, and mother at the bottom. Oh, that's interesting. The son died at Bournemouth, and the father and the mother jointly died in London, but are buried here. Quite interesting. What's this one here? Got another one here. Obviously, it's all overgrown with moss, so can't really see a date or anything on there. It's a beautiful church. I don't know if you can see. Just above there. One Hastings grave there. It's got a detailing on the church. It's not one of my best videos, but Bernie does like me to talk on him. He said it's nice and interesting, so here we go, Bernie, another video for you.